Hi guys, welcome to EmpoweRN. My name is Caroline Porter Thomas. Thank you so much as usual for watching my YouTube channel. So I wanted to do a few Q&A sessions with you guys. So I've been getting a bunch of requests for videos concerning intense nursing directors. I know a lot of you guys are new graduates and you've just started your first job and you don't know what's normal, what's not normal, what's impossible, what's not impossible. So I just wanted to give you a few tips on how to deal with intense nursing directors. I've worked with very easygoing nursing directors. I've worked with very intense nursing directors, and of course it's always very nice to work with the nice ones, but then sometimes we have to deal with the bad one, not bad, but sometimes we have to deal with the not so nice ones as well. So the first thing that I usually do is I just try to kind of not get in the social, when everybody's talking about how ridiculous the director is or how impossible he or she is, I really just try to stay out of that because I want to formulate my own opinion of the person without being tainted in any way, because I really don't know that person. I don't know what happened between that nurse and that director, and I really don't want to get in the middle of anything. And to be honest with you, I don't know if that, I mean, I've seen it to where people kind of chime in on conversations and then that even works against them. So I really just try to stay out of all the conversation. Even if people talk directly to me and ask my opinion, I literally just kind of ignore it and just push it off and just say something silly like, oh, I have no idea, so far so good, you know, something like that. So I just try to diffuse the situation and stay out of it. So rule number one is try your best to stay away from all the gossip and try to formulate your own opinion. That way you're not, again, tainted by anyone else's judgment. So what I have found is I've worked on units, and being an agency nurse for the past, how long has it been? Like 4 years. I literally have walked on units and I've seen the nurses kind of behave in ways that I didn't think was acceptable, and the nursing director told them to do things and they thought that that was unreasonable. So you kind of have to be careful about whose side you take, and honestly the nursing director has more power over you. So you kind of want to do your best to kind of get on their good side in a way, and staying out of gossip in general is only going to help you. So rule number one, stay out of gossip. The next thing is to just have the belief that everybody is doing the best they can with the resources that they have. If you really truly have that belief with people, you will have such peace of mind. It does not benefit you in any way to build up this anger inside of you because you believe somebody is behaving in a way to be mean or facetious. It's not going to help you. If you just formulate the belief that everyone's doing the best they can with the resources they have available, you are going to be so much happier. It literally just clears your mind and lets you move on to the next thing. So no matter what's going on, that nursing director really believes that he or she is doing the best they can, and this is how they think it is the best way to run the unit. And who are you and who am I to say any different? It's not our unit. I've never run a unit before and I don't know what it's like. So I don't know, just try to stay away from that. They're doing the best they can, but just believe that, even if it really isn't true, it's not going to benefit you. Again, it's rule number two, just have that belief. Everybody really is doing the best they can. Next rule is to never ever show any anger. So I know that sometimes it's really hard on the unit. I work every day, not every day, but I work full-time still, and I know it's really hard because every day we can do 20 things or 100 things just perfectly. All of our patients can be so happy, and then the nursing director walks around rounding on the one thing that you forgot to do, and they point out that one thing. And I know how frustrating that is because, I get it too. I'm like, well, actually, I did so much good today, and you only notice that that one IV tubing isn't labeled and I didn't put it there, and by the way, it's 10 a.m. I haven't had time to check everything. So I know how it feels, but you have to push your feelings, you have to push your anger aside. You have to kind of get in control of that side of you, because it's not going to help you to expose any part of anger, any anger that is within. So literally just take a deep breath and just do what they're asking you to do, and then that's it, and leave it at that, and then try to make sure you check it so that you don't get caught on that one thing again. And just keep it simple. Just never show any anger, take a deep breath, and that's it. The anger is not going to help you at all. It's not going to help you with your relationship with your director. It's not going to help you with your relationship with your patients. Nothing. So just, you have to find a way to control the anger. And it's not easy all the time. It's not. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But it's not going to help you to not control it. So you can do this. So another tip that I want to give you is ask a lot of questions. Don't be scared to ask questions. If you have people that are making fun of you for asking questions, laugh along with them. Just be like, haha, yeah, I forgot, stupid me, whatever. But keep asking the questions. It's not a sign of stupidity. Asking questions is a sign of intelligence. I get offers all the time to be hired pretty much everywhere I go. And people tell me, they're like, wow, you're asking questions. And to me, it's very silly. It's a very silly thing for me to hear people say, because I'm like, well, why would I not ask questions? I don't know exactly where this is or exactly how you guys do that, or do you guys have a different way to document things? So ask a lot of questions. Like I said, if people laugh at you or make fun of you, let them laugh, let them make fun of you. So what? It's not a big deal. Just make sure you do things perfectly not perfectly, but make sure you do things as best as you can. And that means asking a lot of questions, because you're new at this. So, you're gonna have a lot of questions. Oh, another thing that I would like to encourage you to do, which would help you ask questions, is I have this fear. I'm more afraid to make a mistake, because I've been there. I've made mistakes, unfortunately, and I know how it feels. So be more afraid to make mistakes than you are to ask a question. So you know what? I can tolerate that nurse kind of making fun of me for asking a silly question, but I really can't tolerate, or I really don't want to know what it's like to make that medication error, or to make that error, with this type of patient. So just be more afraid, and don't worry, if nurses chit chat or whatever, it goes in one ear and out the next. They'll be talking about somebody else in the next 5 minutes. So just don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Okay, so this tip is for nursing directors that kind of corner you a lot. I've had a lot of those, like close talkers come up to you all the time and just want to know how things are, or just want to talk about things, or they just kind of corner you and you have no way out. So I found the best solution to this, and that is, you know what you need to do. I know what my job is. I know what I need to do. I know that this patient needs to be turned. I know this patient needs to help to the bathroom. I know this patient needs to be pulled up. I know what needs to be done. So if I have a director that is constantly kind of interrupting me from doing what I need to do and doesn't have a good reason for it, maybe she's just trying to check to see if I got some kind of education, or check to see if I've been checked off on this, which, it's not a priority at that moment, then I start inviting them to help me out. And what are they gonna say? No? Actually, usually they say yes at first, and then they help you really quick, and then they stop bothering you. So let's say you have a patient that needs to be pulled up. Just be like, hey, I wanna talk to you, but actually while you're here with me and I have your extra, set of hands, do you mind helping me boost my patient up in the bed? And they'll say yes. Or, hey, I have a patient that needs to get up to go to the bedside commode, and it really takes two of us. Would you mind, since you wanna talk to me anyways, would you mind helping me with that? Trust me, they'll probably help you, but they won't corner you as much anymore. They'll be like, that nurse, she knows what she's doing. All right, guys, I really hope that this information has helped you. Just remember that as intense as that director is, they are giving you the opportunity to work. And let's face it, we like our jobs, we need our jobs. And just give a lot of gratitude for your director. It is not an easy job. It is not an easy job. Honestly, I would really not want that job. They have to deal with corporate all the time, and it is very difficult. So they are constantly bombarded with silly things all the time. It is not an easy job. It is not a cushy job. It's very difficult. They are, they seem like they're hired and fired at the drop of the dime all the time. It's not, in my opinion, a very stable job, depending on where you work. So just really give gratitude for them and understand that they're having a difficult time too. Nursing is hard. It's hard work. It doesn't matter where you work. It's a lot of work, and it's important work, and it is hard. It doesn't matter what you're doing. So like I said, just be grateful for them taking that corporate load off of you, because it is intense. I've seen emails from people. Anyways, I really hope that this video helped you out a lot, and if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, I love you so much again, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video or read your comment. All right, I love you so much. Bye.